Good afternoon. My name is Stephen Carter. I want to welcome you to Flint Talk Radio.
Danielle Green, Moment of Truth.
Hi, this is Devlin Jones. Welcome to the Moment of Truth on Flint Talk Radio. I'm here with my co-host Steve Carter, the Vice President of Unite Flint Campaign, and I'm the founder. Today's topic was scheduled to be talked about gun violence and gun permits and licensing laws in Flint. But due to some legal situations, we couldn't have the first guy we want to hear. So just keep watching and we continue to get back to those shows. First of all, I want to apologize for the wait. Also, we were supposed to have a representative of the Fly City Awards here today, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. We got a lot of things in the process, but we do got a big surprise guest here for you, Miss Danielle Green. This show will just focus on things where we could just be honest about things. We could talk about issues, sort of like a melting pot for the city, where we could just talk about things and see what we can do better. So first off, we're going to start with Steve Carter just talking a little bit about what he thinks about the gun violence in the city of Flint.
Personally, my opinion on gun violence is the laws is not strict enough as far as for the violators of gun use. Just from a personal point of view, I've lost a whole bunch of friends and relatives to gun violence, so I'm one that's totally against it. I totally do feel like the law should be much more harsh than they are, and maybe the kids and the adults also would look at things a lot different before they actually go out and commit a violent crime. I really don't think it's enough that can be said about it. I have a bunch of different points of views just from listening to my own kids and neighbors and siblings that's going through bad situations as far as with gun violence. I think if we just get more positive things here in the city of Flint is where my focus is at right now. If we can get positive things here in Flint, we could turn around a lot of the bad decisions that the youth is making today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I have noticed that most of the gun violence involves youth. So that's an issue that we definitely want to work on. My mission is to be a part of the Flint City recreation. So Unite Flint was a campaign organization that I started for that cause. Me and Steve Carter together, we linked up with the Flint City Master Plan to be a part of the big master plan to change Flint around. I didn't get in this to try to get rich with a nonprofit. I didn't get in this to do radio shows or perform the talents that I got. It's not for show. It's because I have a passion to make a change. So with that being said, I'm happy about all the entrepreneurs in the city of Flint who really doing a good job. All the community leaders, thank you for your service. Because I got kids here, so everything that you do is to help my family and the future of the youth. So I'm very thankful for that. With that being said, we do got a quick announcements about some job openings for the summer for the youth. A lot of people can get on radio shows and talk about what they want to do and help, but we here to actually do it. So if you have teens that don't have anything to do, thanks to my partner Steve Carter, we have some jobs opening up this summer. I'm gonna let him talk a little bit about that. And anytime you want to contact us, you could just go to our Facebook, Unite Flint Campaign, and you can inbox us. Somebody will get back with you as soon as possible. So Steve, we'll talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, speaking on the jobs, we've been blessed for going on 5 years now, getting grants through the land bank to do summer work from May until the end of September. So like if it is any youth that's interested and that really will work, don't mind being out in the sun. and it's not for free. Just get with, look up the website for Unite Flint and contact me or Devlin, and we can go from there. We also been working with Community Foundation, with Lynn. It's been a wonderful adventure with them where we get grants. We also been able to put a few youth to work during those programs, as far as like planting trees, beautifying the city, doing park cleanups. So like I said, if anybody is interested, or if you know any youth that you want to know that they're doing something positive this summer, get in touch with Unite Flint campaign.
All right, thanks for that announcement, Steve. And we do want to thank Lynn Williams from Community Foundation. We do want to thank Natalie Pruitt from the Land Bank and Flint City Master Plan, our team over there that have really helped us be able to operate as a nonprofit and as a community group when it comes to financial downfall. Chase Bank, thank you for your help. And I want you guys to continue to keep Unite Flint in your prayers, because we are here to help. And today's topic is gun violence, so we're going to get back on that. And we're going to hear from Danielle Green, and we're going to introduce the wonderful Danielle Green. I really love her. She's a good friend, good community leader. I'm here with her 100%. I'm so thankful for her sacrifice that she did for the community. Every time I contact her, she always there to support us and willing to get her hands dirty. So
Sweet.
yeah, I know you probably know her wonderful story, and we got her book here, Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda. Get you a copy, because this is mine. She gonna let you know how to get it, and she gonna let you know everything else she doing after she tell us how she feels about gun violence. Danielle.
Okay. Gun violence. And this is nothing new to our community. The numbers are bigger than they used to be, because we know growing up, you know, we have friends in middle school, maybe elementary, of course high school, that we lost due to gun violence. And I think the penalties, we're going to have to make some examples out of some people. I think if the consequences were less stiff, like you said, Steve, I think people would think twice, especially parents, because you see elementary school students bringing guns that they get out of their parents' closet or drawers or wherever they get them from. And I don't know what the law says, but that's a serious crime. A young child bringing a gun to school and hurting another child, that's serious. We got the youth, I'm saying between the ages maybe 14 to 18. I don't think they're thinking clearly at all. We got a lot of work to do when it comes to that age group. So I think they're so big on being cool or making themselves look big or tough, which as they grow older, if they make it there, they'll figure out that don't mean nothing. So the gun violence in our community, urban cities alone, is just tremendous, and we're going to have to put in a lot of work. We've got to show some examples of what to do. We can't just talk the talk. We got to walk the walk. And that's male and females, because the rate of female crimes against each other has risen. If I'm not mistaken, the statistics say about 89%. That's why my organization Empower focuses on young ladies. I think when a young lady especially feels a certain way about herself, like I feel about me, I'm not getting into no drama. Gun violence, pulling hair, I'm not doing none of that. You know why? Because I love me. And I know I want something better for me. And I have 3 daughters who I know feel the same way about themselves, thank God, because I think, you know, if you carry yourself a certain way, you attract certain attention. Man, you're going to get some negative attention too. There's nothing you can do about it. But when you feel like, I know I'm God's child, I know I'm special, I know I want more, I want better, you don't get involved in all the negativity. And that's what we want to instill. And because of that, I'm starting a program. I'm in the process of starting called Polished Diamonds. And it's a program aimed especially at fatherless daughters. I was a fatherless daughter.
Right.
My 2 oldest children were fatherless daughters due to my bad choices growing up, because their father was locked up for 15 years. So they were fatherless daughters too. But as I got older, I didn't even see the value of a father. I didn't get it until I had my daughters. And then I see the missing elements or the different things that they were lacking because the father was supposed to give. I can't give it to them. There's nothing I can do as a mother to give what a father is supposed to give. So we had to compensate some kind of way. I mean, you know, I did the best I could, and I know they know that. But I think once we get the girls in the program, it's going to be they're going to be selected. Everybody's not going to be able to be in this. You got to meet certain criteria. So once we get the girls and we polish them, because all girls are diamonds, but all of them aren't polished. So once we get them polished, I want them to be able to demand respect, not by saying it, but just the way you carry yourself, how you dress, because we know that's the big thing nowadays. Young girls dress a certain kind of way and think they're supposed to get a level of respect, which your package don't say that's what you're gonna get. Not saying you don't deserve it, but your presentation is what they're gonna base it on. And a lot of young girls don't get that, and we got a lot of work to do with our young ladies, our youth, period.
Wow.
Yeah, we do.
That's great. So, we heard from Danielle Green about gun violence. That's a wonderful example. And I really like what she said about fathers. We really need more fathers in the city of Flint. Yeah. Now, you could look at this from a point of view as a biological father. Thank God I was blessed to have one. Yeah. And it made a difference in my life. But some people are not. So what we have to do is be fathers to our city. Yeah. When you see a child or a little girl without a father, you can be their father by being a positive role model and being a spiritual and a mental and a physical help is any way you can do. If they hungry, maybe you could talk some good sense in them. Take them McDonald's and get a hamburger. It's the little things that count. But I'm going to tell you one thing that drives these youth: drugs and money. Yep. Now, these are the engines that ignites the fire of gun violence, robberies, tragic relationships with kids dating kids. And then you got somebody that's angrier than another person because he might be more successful or involved in a life that has no balance. So if we could teach balance even to not just our biological kids and be role models, I think that the city of Flint can definitely stop all this gun violence. Right. And so, so I'm going to let Danielle talk a little bit about some more of the projects that she got, and look forward to me working with her more, and maybe I'll bring a book out one day.
I hope so.
Devil in Zones, published by Danielle Green.
Image Publishing, that's right. I want to, like he said, my first book is Coulda, Shoulda, Woulda. And it's 19 cautionary tales of growing up in the city of Flint, because that's what I know. I know it's not so different from a lot of urban cities, but where I grew up, so I did. And the reason why I wrote it is because I wanted young people to read it and kind of avoid that trial and error lifestyle. Because I was one of those who grew up in the 80s. And we all know what the 80s was about, right? Okay. 80s was a big time for crack cocaine. It just was. And, for some reason growing up, I only dated drug dealers and athletes. I couldn't get a regular working guy. Not saying I would have talked to him. I ain't gonna lie now, but I'm just saying I didn't even get those type of guys approaching me. And I think it was my presentation or my reputation, my image. I don't know what it was. But back then I thought, I thought that was a good thing, but it's not a good thing. Because all those guys that I dated that were street guys are either dead or in prison. They don't exist anymore. They're just a memory. And like I said, my two oldest daughters, we were together 8.5 years. He went when I think my oldest daughter was like 4, my other one was 2. So he just got out a couple years ago. They have no relationship at all. He's trying, they're trying. It's just that it's like don't nobody know what to do or how to do it. And I'm trying to figure it out for him. It's so sad, and I see, because I have a younger daughter who has her father that's part of her life. So I see the difference between the two. I have them right there in front of me. And it's so sad to me because it's due to my choices. My daughters wouldn't have been in a situation without a father if I hadn't have made the choices I made. So I carry a burden of guilt about that. And I hate it. And like we said, even when we were growing up, easy money was the thing. They want easy money. They don't want to go to no job. And I'm hoping I'm not talking about all young people, just generally speaking, because we do have some who don't mind working, but generally speaking, we have them, they just want easy money. And that's not realistic. We all have to put in work. Wow. And what it's like, easy come, easy go. That's the holy truth.
So we got to be thankful for that. This is the moment of truth, so we're going to give you the truth. So we don't write down, we don't do scripts. we do straight, raw freestyle from the heart questions. So you ready, Danielle?
Yes, I am.
So we got a couple questions from Danielle Green,
Okay.
and I know you guys want to know.
Okay.
We ain't gonna get too juicy because that's my homegirl, so y'all can quit trying to be nosy. But she got a lot of projects coming up, and she got some things going on, so we're gonna get y'all filled into that. So first off, Steve, he want to talk about the award show that everybody's talking about, the Fly City Awards. I'm so sorry that Timothy couldn't make it today. We really wanted to have him here, but we just gonna get a couple quick questions from Steve about it to see how Danielle's feeling about it. We know she's nominated. I'm nominated too. Go vote for me when you can, please. And I don't want nobody to steal no votes. Just do it fairly. Because whatever I get, I want it fair.
That's right.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
All right, Steve.
Go ahead, Steve. Don't be too rough on me.
Man. Okay. Well, I did have a bunch of questions about the Fly City Awards. Mainly just wanted to know how it was created and how was the people nominated that's in it that you can vote for. And just to know a little something about the different categories that you can vote for.
I don't know. From my understanding, I don't know a great deal about the creation of it, but I have spoke with Mr. Moore a couple of times, and I just think it was created to give people the credit where credit is due. Which I think is a great thing, because you know a lot of people go through life and they give, they service other people, and they never get recognized for it. So I think that the concept is great, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and so I have some questions about it too. So I called one of my close friends, Lamarsh Powell, brother LA. You probably know him from Elgin.
That's my boy.
Graphics, yeah. I called him and I wanted to get a spiritual take on it because he's a minister and he's a good person in my life. I call and ask for advice and stuff. So I asked him, I was like, bro, what you think about the Fly City Awards? Is it a good thing to you? And he really shed some light on the situation about the Fly City Awards. And he told me, he said, I think it's a great thing because he said people in the city, they get noticed by people that didn't notice them before. True. So for people who don't know you, now they can know you. He was like, look at it as free promotion.
There you go.
And I said, yeah, that's a good way to look at it. And I can't lie because this is the moment of truth. I was upset because I ain't had as many votes as I was.
So crazy.
Some of these dudes that was nominated with me for the Flintstone Award.
Right.
I ain't seen y'all in the battle.
Man.
I'm down at the homeless shelter. I'm at the church. I'm at the recovery house. Hey, me and Pastor Tom Knight then went into the dope house and prayed for people. I'm just trying to figure out where was these people that were nominated.
Moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth.
I'm doing ministry service all the time. Even in Grand Rapids, I'm helping suicide patients. I'm trying to make it happen for the city of Flint.
Right.
We're trying to do whatever we can to stop this violence and create jobs. So I want you guys to really consider me for whatever award it is. Flintstone Community Leader. Go to the website www.flycity.org. And you better vote for that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what category I'm in now. It's switched up on me. Steve, can you help me out?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm on there. Just in the search bar, just punch in my name.
And then I went and seen my homegirl, Danielle Green, and I seen her nominated with a lot of people I didn't know. They just came out of the blue. But I guess that's...
But what, like Devlin said, we just want it done fair. The integrity of anything, especially a community award show, is very important. And I'm sure Tim is doing what he can to make sure that happens.
Yeah, and I'm so excited about the people he got coming. He got comedians from all over the world that's from Flint.
Sure does.
I talked to Tim on the phone. He's a good friend of mine. We used to produce some of my tracks. And he got A&Rs coming. I mean, this is going to be a nice event.
July 12th.
July 12th.
Perani Arena.
But I really want people to not take it as competition.
Right. Right.
take it as a together.
Exactly.
That's right,
And
right?
that's exactly what's going on.
Very important. See, you can tell
That's
this is
a
a
good
community
point.
leader right here. You hear with not a competition. It's an opportunity to come together, network, support each other, encourage
That's
each
right.
other. That's what we need to
So
do.
now that the voting system has changed on the website, please stop stealing votes.
Stop voting for yourself.
Please.
Can you
Yeah,
stop that
just
pressing the
stop.
button?
We know who doing what.
We sure
Right.
do. We ain't gonna say no names, though,
And
Devin.
if you get the award and
Steve,
I
we ain't gonna say no
and I
names.
keep getting all the grants, then we'll pray for you.
Right. Anyway, we gonna pray. I want to talk about the movies, y'all. Can I talk about that? Because we're about to run out of time.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, Danielle, Team 810.
Team
Tell us about
810. I just want to send a shout out to Yusuf Boswell, who's the CEO of Team 810. I love you, Yusuf. And I'm the president. And we have done, the first movie was Goon 810. The second one was Heartbeat, which was a depiction of domestic violence. We wanted to bring awareness, and we did that. And the most recent one is Goon 810, The Black Crow. And a play I'm directing.
Sugar.
You know, I told you that when I was in the store, the lady was talking about sugar
we
on the
got
shelf. I'm like,
sugar
"Huh?"
in here.
That's me. Okay,
She's so sweet.
thank you. So I want everybody. Our play is the 26th of April. It's called Pray For Me. This is going to be phenomenal for
That's
the community.
wonderful.
I want everybody to come out and support.
I'll
We got
be
a
there.
good,
I'll
please
be
do.
there.
Tickets are $10. You can get it from
Definitely be there.
myself. Hit me up on Facebook, Danielle Green, Yusuf Boswell, Team 810, either or. We'll get you some tickets. It's going to be a phenomenal event. And we want to show support to people who are giving of themselves to make a difference. It's about a character named Mr. Willis. He owns a barbershop, and he is trying to save all the youth. So, you know, that's right up our alley, Devlin.
good.
You know? So I want to also talk about the up-and-coming book. Like I said, I did Coulda, Shoulda, Woulda, but I have an anthology with 15 of us young ladies from Flint called I Wish I Woulda Knew Me Back Then. And it's telling personal stories about things we went through, things we've seen, things we may have been a part of or may not, but it's moving inspirational stories to encourage young people, like I said, to avoid that trial and error lifestyle.
Yeah. So tell them where they can get the book at, Danielle.
You can
Let's say
get
right here.
Coulda, Shoulda, Woulda. It's a bestseller now, guys. You can get it on
Right.
Amazon.com. You can get it on BarnesandNobles.com, or hit me up on Facebook. I deliver, and it'll be autographed with a cute bookmark.
You can't beat that.
Right.
Hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you live streaming with us, or if you're just catching it on YouTube or on Danielle's Facebook or on Steve Carter Facebook or Unite Flint, thank you so much. Give us a shot. Give us a holler if you want to be on the show. If you got good topics that for us to talk about, coming soon is the Moment of Truth fan page. Also, I took my personal page off of Facebook because social media was just becoming to be so fake to me.
Yeah.
So you can only go to my fan page, which is PS Jones. You can go to Unite Flint campaign, or you'll be able to see pictures and video of the Moment of Truth page that's coming real soon. So if you can't find me there, just holler at my homeboy Steve Carter, the vice president. Make him do some work, because I'm tired of working all the time. You ain't got to call Devlin, call Steve. He the one getting all them grants in for me.
All right.
Yeah, call Steve.
Yeah, I'm so thankful for a good partner like him. I'm thankful that Danielle Green was able to come out and support us like she always do. Go get her book, and definitely we'll see you at the Pray For Me play.
Pray for
and
me.
I want to thank John Wilson and Flint Talk Radio for all their help. Wonderful place to advertise, wonderful place to do shows like this. And go to the website www.flinttalkradio.com, or go to YouTube. You can see this show on there whenever you're ready. Thanks and God bless. The Moment of Truth. Devlin Jones, Steve Carter, Danielle Green.
Peace.
Thank you.